Revelio. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps...
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ran... Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a...
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has...
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of... Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
And not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect... They described repositories that
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically full... Ranrock recruited others to help me. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journal.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much?
He cares about what... For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrust. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magic... He is determined...
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was...
Well, yes.
Pronunciation is not the issue.
I can.
Just, Lord Gok.
What written plans? And why?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone. All you need to do is not be.
Amit and I can do...
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Depulso. Defender. Glacius.
I'll be quiet.
Revelio.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality.
Revelio.
A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Incendio. Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Incendio! Accio. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio.
How nice of you.
Armit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these. Confringo!
You can't stop
Accio!
Cure spells glance off of me.
Accio! Revelio!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Armit. You have my word. We're being watched. By a door. Accio! He won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
I should use disillusionment. That eye won't see a thing. Revelio. Defendo. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Armit. See if we can find any plans. Confringo.
Bound to be
Revelio.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Glacius!
Someone's here.
Confringo!
I won't rest.
Protego!
Why can't I hit you?
Glacius! Confringo! Revelio!
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio!
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics.
Revelio!
We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Glacius! Confringo!
Meant for me.
Glacius!
Was that your best?
Glacius! Defender! Confringo!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Revelio!
This really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I
Confringo!
had-
Defender! Revelio!
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small.
Defender! Revelio! Defender! Revelio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio!
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not...
Lumos.
Lumos!
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Glacius! Lindo! Achios! Accio! Glacius! Protego!
Someone's been taken out last week!
Defendo! Glacius! Depulso! Glacius! Defendo! Confringo! Depulso! That should be the last of them, I'll meet. Revelio! Depulso! Accio! Revelio!
Quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Revelio! Confringo! Accio! Revelio!
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Revelio!
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now...
Understood? Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plan.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle...
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then...
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I hope Professor Fig...
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something.
Mo...
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are... I fear... Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, unfortunately this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office.
I understand. Very well.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do. Now here's Professor Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see.
And sir, there's something else. Lord Gok knew...
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over all. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok direct.
Believe it or not, it's
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me?
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say Now, time is of the essence. Drink... How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and Well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need.
A student.
I do. And thank you.
Now, to determine which student gets this.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry. Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth. Mr. Weasley.
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course.
I'm looking for... I am what prime potion ingredient?
What?
Bah, that's enough from you. On your way.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Headmaster, here. What could you want?
Mr. Gaunt.
I beg your pardon?
Taking the day off, eh?
I...
Ah, yes.
Are you feeling all right, sir?
I assure you, I am quite healthy. You called...
Something is very wrong with me.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again. We could still...
But the
Professor, more than one student. And they're fine now. The fact that...
What nonsense!
A silly game. I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment, should you...
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure.
I wonder why.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Do you ever wish you could ride history?
Oh no, it's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
Miss Broom.
Oh, Professor, this is in...
Remind me of your area of
Charms.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll...
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen... Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How...
Sir? Oh. Very...
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise?
Ah, well, yes.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much... I've heard unsettling rumours of their... to confronting Ranrock's loyalists...
What? Goodness. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep... Good. Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I will never understand that much.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the noble banners of Gryffindor. I shall be taking no questions at this time, or ever. Scrope!
Oh, greetings.
Remind me of the past...
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never...
dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a...
Yes, sir. It is the Black Fam...
Right.
Master does
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed...
Obviously. Yes.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's...
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of...
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. 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 Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need. Revelio. Toujours pure. Accio. Revelio. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
It's good to see you. Approach the pedestal in the antechamber.
I suspect there will be more to this than read.
Your suspicions are correct.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
Defender! Bombarda! Descender! Depulsor! Bombarda! Descendo! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Depulsor! Bombarda! Revelio! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Depulsor! Descendo! Bombarda! Descendo! Depulsor! Bombarda! Protego! Depulsor! Defender! Depulsor! Defender! Bombarda! Depulsor! Depulsor! Descendo! Depulsor! Bombarda! Depulsor! Descendo! Defender! Bombarda! Descendo! Defender! Descendo! Bombarda! Revelio! Bombarda! Defender! Defender! Bombarda! Depulsor! Defender! Bombarda! Depulsor! Descendo! Defender! Bombarda! Depulsor! Descendo! Bombarda! Depulsor! Defender! Bombarda! Depulsor! Descendo! Protego! Stupid one! Bombarda! Depulsor! Defender! Descendo! Depulsor! Bombarda! Defender! Depulsor! Descendo! Depulsor! Bombarda! Defender! Descendo! Bombarda! Depulsor! Revelio!
stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Dear sweet Neve. Dead.
Neve, why? May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Revelio.
Is it true? Has someone completed the...
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know.
I am.
Please.
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of...
I worry that you seem more intrigued. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps...
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called... He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge... I shall require time to confer.
It seems we have no choice but to... I heard what you told Professor Bakar.
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the
repositories.
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been...
5 names. The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain...
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now...
I knew it would. I may...
so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I didn't finish what I started with the triptych. Revelio. Revelio. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Most goblins in my family work in the mine.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't...
I don't know. I did see... She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic.
These keepers are playing games with you.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these they're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you...
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come...
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends. For now.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see...
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Glacius! Defender! Confringo! Accio! Defender! Confringo! Revelio! Revelio.
Thestrals overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not going to trek up this mountain in silence. I bet the Thestral nest's close by.
Confringo! Revelio!
Kill any who trespass.
There they are. Let's go.
Wait! We should have some sort of plan.
I'm...
Glacius! Defender! Accio! Protego!
Stop it!
Glacius! Accio!
I won't rest. We're dying, are we?
Glacius! Defender!
No!
Accio!
You can't stop us.
Glacius! Defender! Protego! Accio! Confringo! Revelio!
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking? You could have got us killed.
Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Protego. Defender. Confringo. Revelio.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone
Revelio.
pay. Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notion of ownership.
Wait a moment.
Glacius. Defender. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Oh, this day's gone on.
Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Accio.
I'm a goblin! You are!
Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Protego. Revelio. Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, you're...
Stop it. That's enough.
I thought we wanted the same.
We do. Listen to me. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead.
Fine. I do trust you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows we have our work cut out for us.
Agreed.
Revelio. 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 So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Accio. Glacius. Defender. Protego. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Revelio. Confringo.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio. Revelio. These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin's dinner.
Glacius. Defender. Revelio. Confringo. One nudge and that chest might have fallen.
Oh, I think 3 nudges at least.
Glacius. Defender. Accio. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Revelio.
Annoying little beasts, aren't they?
Staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Defender! Confringo! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Defender! Revelio!
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Glacier! Defender! Confringo! Protego! Accio! Glacier! Defender! Confringo! Accio! Glacier! Confringo! Confringo! Accio! Glacius! Defender! Protego! Confringo! Accio! Revelio. 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 Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Revelio. Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Revelio. Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
Depulso. Confringo. Protego. Glacius. Defender. Depulso. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Stupid. Confringo. Glacius. Stupid. Depulso. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Protego. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Depulso. Stupid one. Confringo. Stupid one. Defender!
Nice teamwork.
Revelio! Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
That was a piece of work.
More than one. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
We couldn't jump high enough to reach that ledge if we tried.
Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Did you find something?
A journal entry. Isadora was here. Revelio.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. But the view! Well worth it! Another barrier. We can blast...
Confringo!
Certain.
Revelio.
Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor. Above us.
Revelio. Defender.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio. This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here. Another
Revelio.
Feel as if I should be fluent in runes.
Confringo. Revelio.
Could this be another area you created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep...
I know from the memories I've seen that but I don't understand why she seems to have gone to...
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
Revelio.
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Huh. Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder...
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felcroft, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?